much for your patience and understanding with our class today. Send some good healing vibes out to your classmates who are awaiting their results. So for class today, we are going to just be focusing on a few more modifications that we can make in our postures throughout class. And these can help you if you're ever just feeling a little low on energy or you're injured. So keep that in mind. Let's get started. We're going to start in child's pose today. Usually we start lying on our back. We're starting in child's pose today. So child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch. The wider you go here, it's going to create a little bit of comfort for your back. Okay, so less pressure there. Hands forward, forehead to the mat. Go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath, inhaling through the nose. We're going to lift a little bit out of the hips, so away from the mat. And on your exhale, sigh it out and just sink down. You're going to get deeper into those hips, deeper into your shoulders. We'll go ahead and do that a few more times. Inhaling, lifting, a little bit of space. And exhale breath, you'll sink down into it, okay? Let's do our last one here. Inhale breath. Exhale to sigh it out. Perfect. Now go ahead and close your lips. We're going to gently rock the forehead side to side. And as the lips are closed, you're trying to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. So typically how we start class, coming into the breath, smoothing it out, okay? Slowing it down. Now that we are connected to the breath, a little bit of movement here is really nice. This pose can be kind of hard on the hips if we're not used to stretching out our hips. So you can do things like lift your hips. You can even sway side to side in the hips and the shoulders. Okay, keep coming into the breath. Awesome, everyone. From here, we're going to push into the hands. Inhale, lift up to all fours now, so tabletop position. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. We are going to check in with the body, but now we're doing so a little bit differently than we usually do in class. Usually we're lying down and we're really like not moving very much. Now we are going to move. We're going to do cat-cows, inhaling to open, exhaling to round your spine, and keep going back and forth, inhaling. And as you're doing so, trying to notice how you are feeling right now, okay? So a little bit of movement, hopefully it's awakening your muscles and your joints. Maybe you want to jump rope your spine a few times. You're more than welcome to do that, okay? Notice maybe your energy levels here. If you're having a low energy day or time, we want to take it nice and gentle, and you'll definitely use the modifications that we're going to go through, all right? So once you feel a little bit more awake, you're ready to go. We'll settle into a neutral spine. Come back to the breath. Inhale. Exhaling, slowly release. Awesome, everyone. Okay, from here, we're going to curl our toes and just send it right into down dog. We're going to take those hips high. Once you come into your down dog, maybe shaking your head, yes and no. Pedal out your legs, bend and straighten so that we wake up the backs of the legs nice and easy. All right. On our inhale breath, we're just going to look forward. We're going to lift up onto the toes, and then we'll just gently relax right back into down dog. Inhale. Exhale, right back in. Inhale. Exhale, relax it right back in. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and settle here. So meaning we want to just allow our body to hold this position. Okay, no more moving. Very, very slight, minor movements. And inhale, we're going to look forward, walk your feet to the top of the mat. All right, halfway lift, inhale, breath. Hands can come to your legs for support. Exhale, relax it down. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up to standing. Go ahead and drag your fingers up the front of the body. We'll round the spine as we come up. Then you float your arms up overhead. Exhaling to heart center, relax here. Inhale, float arms. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, breath, we're going to forward fold. Fingertips to the mat, and you're going to send your left foot back. Keep your right foot forward. drop to that left knee. Now, last time we did a classic or traditional warrior two pose. Now we're gonna do warrior two on the knees. So we're in this low lunge position. You're gonna swing your left toes over to the right side of your mat so our shin is parallel to the short end, okay? Open up your chest with the hips, okay? So chest and hips are facing in the same direction. Arms are up in a T, stretch them out. Flip your front palm just like we do in warrior two, but now your left hand is either gonna reach for your leg or for the mat, right arm over, okay? Nice big opening in our side body. It allows the hip to open without so much pressure on the knee, without all that weight on the legs. Inhale breath, we're just gonna lift it right back up. And we're gonna reach into side angle. So you're gonna take your right elbow to the knee, left arm reaches over. If you would like to get a little bit deeper into this pose, okay, it's the same pose, but we'll get a little bit deeper. Your right hand can now reach for the mat inside your right foot, okay? Try to keep those hips open because they're gonna try to round here. Opening left shoulder toward the ceiling. And inhale, breath, lift it all the way up. Arms are in a T, okay? Cartwheel hands to the top of the mat. You're gonna square your hips. We're gonna pick up this left knee and we're sending left foot forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna come all the way up to standing. Arms reach up overhead. And exhaling to heart center. Perfect. Inhale to float arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Send your right foot back. Drop the back knee. Lift into your low lunge. All right, warrior two position. Swing your right toes over to the left. Hips are open, arms are in a T. Flip the front palm. And inhale, reverse. You can bring hand to your leg if you want to stay high, or reach your right hand down to the mat. Left arm all the way over. Big stretch in that left side body. Inhale, breath to lift it up. Arms are in a T. Hips stay open. Side angle pose, elbow to knee, right arm over. Okay. If you want to get deeper, left hand reaches inside left foot for the mat. Right arm stays reaching over. Right shoulder open toward the ceiling. Inhale, breath. Take it back up. Arms are in a T. Exhale, cartwheel hands to the top of the mat. You're going to square your hips. Pick up your back knees. So we're curling on back toes. Right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, breath, forward fold. Inhale, we come all the way up to standing. Arms reach up overhead. Exhaling, heart center. Perfect. So we're going to be doing a standing balance. We're going to be doing a modification for warrior three. If you have a prop at home, like a block or some books or a chair, have that out in front of you at the top of your mat. We're going to get into that. I just want to talk about our forward fold for a second. Modifications for forward fold. If legs closer together hurt your back because of the rotation in the hips, that's okay. Step them a little bit wider and always keep a bend in your knees. All right, so ground down through the balls of the feet. Inhale, we're going to float arms up overhead. On your exhale, we're going to forward fold. You'll come down, bend your knees, hinge at the hips, you'll come down. Send those hips high, but you can keep the bend in your knees if it's ever too much on your back or you can't reach the mat, okay? Then when you can reach the mat, you send those hips even higher, head down toward the floor. All right, halfway lift. You always have the option to have your hands reaching for the floor and lengthen that spine, so we've got to grow. If that's not happening, which is what we typically do, hands to the legs, halfway lift, lengthen your spine here, okay? Exhale, breath, we're going to forward fold. Hands to the mat. Go ahead and step it back, find your plank pose. toes, and then drop to the knees. Exhale, bend your elbows. We're gonna come all the way down to the belly. Wrap elbows in toward your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Rolling those shoulders back, elbows in. Exhale, relax it down. Tap your forehead. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, down dog. Lift those hips high. Shake your head. Inhale, we're gonna float. Right arm up, right leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, pull right leg through. Plant it in between your hands. We're coming up high lunge. So stay balancing on left toes. Arms float up overhead. Hips stay square. All right. Remember all those little modifications we talked about on Tuesday. If you need to shorten your stance, you can shorten your stance. Make sure that you have a soft bend in that back leg. We're not hyperextending. We're now going to interlace fingers and take your hands on top of the right quad. Okay. We're going to lean over that right quad. All right. We're going to hold that leg. Left leg is strong. You'll notice that might not feel as like fatiguing in the right leg or your quad at least. Now we're taking it into the hamstring and the glute. As we lean forward, now we're going to start to pick up our left leg, drag it in, hinging at your hip. So we're going to straighten out this right leg slightly, make sure you still have a bend. Lengthen your spine. If you're ready, then you pick up the toes, okay? This is our Warrior 3 modification. You can always leave your toes touching the mat if like Warrior 3 is not going to be possible in the hips and the low back, all right? Always have that option. Pick up the toes if you're ready to balance. Everyone is doing good. I know you are, I can feel it. We're gonna bend our right knee, you're gonna cross your left knee behind, and we're just gonna drop right toes. Perfect, hands are gonna come to prayer. Keep those hips pointing forward. This is our little yogi squat. It feels so good, I know. We're gonna come up to standing and just swing your left foot to the left side. Inhale, arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Perfect. So now we're going to come into Warrior 3 from standing versus from our lunge pose, okay? So now with our feet forward, our toes pointing forward, you're going to take your left foot, slide it back, flip to the top of the foot, okay? Hips stay square. Hands are going to stay on your hips. From here, from this position, hinge at your hips, soft bend in your right knee. You're going to try to bring your torso parallel to the floor, okay? This should already be active, should already be warm. Then once again, you can pick up the toes, okay? Flex that foot. Once it's lifted, hips square. We're trying to get parallel to the floor. Bend your right knee, drop left toes, high lunge. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Plant your hands down, send your right leg back, three-legged dog, and you can shake out that leg. So you might get a little bit tired. Drop your foot, and I want you to just pedal, pedal, pedal. Inhale, we're gonna wave it forward, high plank. This time, toes or knees, up to you. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, pull it through. In between hands, high lunge. Inhale, breath. Lifting it up. Trying to settle here. We want to find our balance. We want to have a nice steady foundation. And I want to make sure that you have an appropriate pose for your body, especially for that day. Interlace your fingers, and we're going to take the hands. Go ahead and drop them on top of that left quad. It's about mid-thigh. Lean forward. We're going to hover over that left leg. And you can push down onto the leg. Okay, it should feel nice. The glute is starting to warm up. Hamstring is warming. Lean forward. Forward, forward, forward. Slowly slide in the back toes. Straighten out your left leg. Then when you're ready, pick up the back toes. Only if you feel like you're able to do so without putting too much strain on your back. Try to keep your breath. in focus, so keeping it steady. Really, really easy gaze. It should be somewhere down on the floor. We're gonna bend the left knee, cross your right leg behind, and drop right toes. So now we're holding our squat. We won't come down very low. Lift your hands, hands to prayer. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You got it. We're all doing it together, even though we're far. We're all doing it together. Push onto your left leg. We're gonna come up to standing. Swing your right leg to the right. Inhale, arms. Exhaling, heart center. Catch your breath. Recenter, refocus. Now we're coming into warrior three from our opposite position. So standing, hips point forward. Take your right leg behind you, flip to the top of your foot. Hips stay square. Now you hinge at the hip, don't come down. When you're ready, pick up that right foot. Try to lift it parallel to the floor. And you'll only go as far as you'd like. You can have a chair in front of you. You can use that block that's in front of you, okay? Bend your left knee, drop your right toes, high lunge, inhale, breath. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Hands come to the mat. Send your left leg back, three-legged dog. Go ahead and take some time to shake that leg out if it's a little tired. You can drop that foot when you're ready and just pedal it out here. Pedal, pedal, pedal. All right, everyone. We are gonna end with a modified wild thing. That's what we like to call it. So wild thing is a nice back bend, really big shoulder opener. So modified version, we are gonna lower down onto the right leg, right knee, keeping your shin down. You're now gonna open up into a supported side plank, okay? So hips open, drop to the inside of left foot, left arm high. When you're ready to, you're gonna swing your right foot a little bit further behind you for support. Okay, so closer towards your bum. Slide your left foot back just a little bit more, and then open your chest toward the ceiling. I think we actually did this the first day of class, or at least the first week. When you're ready, we're gonna come right back out of it. Slide this left foot back in line with your hips, and then you'll close it off. Left hand to the mat, swing right toes back, and then you're gonna go ahead and curl your left toes, pick up your right knee, send your right leg back, three-legged dog. I just want you to shake and stretch it out. Drop your right foot. Go ahead and lower to the left knee. We're just switching sides. Supported side plank first. Open up here. Make sure you feel steady. Swing left toes behind you. Then swing your right foot back a little bit more. Open up toward the ceiling. You can even do things like bend your elbow, your right elbow, and use that hand to support your head and your neck. Then we'll go ahead and release right back into our supported side plank first. And then close it off. Right hand down, square your hips, curl your right toes, pick up left knee, send your left leg back, three-legged dog, and then shake it out. Drop your left foot to pedal out the legs. Go ahead and come down to all fours. Tabletop position, big toes touch. Sorry, child's pose, not force. And then go ahead and relax. I want you to sink into it. Forehead to the mat. Go ahead and flip your palms up toward the ceiling because I know the wrists are getting tired. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. You can do things like fist your hands, maybe a soft curl in the wrist. And then gently release the hands, palms down. Come back up to all fours. Stack the body. So tabletop position. We'll do a few cat-cows here. Inhaling to open. Exhale, breath to round. Inhaling to open. And exhale, breath to round. Try to squeeze your body empty of all the breath here. And then gently relax, neutral spine. We're gonna do screaming toes. I want you to curl your toes underneath you. hips to heels. We're gonna walk those hands back all the way up the legs and we'll sit tall. Screaming toe pose, we love it and we hate it. Really good for our feet. Try to lengthen your spine. Oftentimes in screaming toes, people back bend really far. We just want to keep it a more neutral back, okay? Relaxing here, hands can just relax on your legs. Close your eyes and breathe. Good. When you're done, we're gonna lift hips up. Go ahead and come up off of the feet, uncurl toes, and you can kick your feet out. You can do so sitting up or hands to the floor. Okay, either way. We're gonna cross ankles, roll over ankles, come to your bum. Legs out forward. Okay, we're gonna keep the legs extended for now. We're gonna keep right leg where it is. Pick up your left foot, bend your knee, and cross that foot over your right leg, okay? Plant the foot down, inhale arms. Exhale for a twist, left arm back, right elbow to the outside of left knee, okay? If that's not happening, wrap your right arm around the front of your leg and just give yourself a hug here, all right? Always modifying for how our body feels in each moment. Sometimes it's gonna feel really good and then it might just be way too far. Go ahead and gently release that twist, come back to center. Arms are gonna come high, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, and go ahead and release left leg. So if you wanna use your hands to pick up that leg, send it forward, go ahead. So switching sides, left leg stays, pick up your right foot, cross the knee over ankle, inhale, reach, reach, reach. Sits bones rooted into the mat, exhale, twist. Okay, remember, elbow to knee, or wrap your left arm in front and just hug it in, all right? There's no right or wrong. You can just do it how it feels good. As long as it's healthy, don't hurt yourself by doing something unhealthy for your joints. Let's go ahead and come back to center. Inhale, arms. Exhaling to heart. Uncross your right leg. Send it forward. Shake out those legs. Perfect. Okay, flexing your feet. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, breath to forward fold. We're gonna reach for the toes as far as we can. And then gently relax towards your legs. Okay, then head can hang heavy. Inhale, breath. We'll come all the way up to a seat. Just slide your hands up the legs. Now we're gonna come to our back. So you might need to scooch forward. Take a bend into your knees. And we're gonna slowly roll down. So inhale, breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale if you need to. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Try to lengthen out here. On your exhale, hug your knees into the chest. And we'll gently rock side to side. Massage your low back. Perfect. All right, my friends. Here is your time, your playtime that we usually have in class. You can take any final postures your body wants to do or anything that you've been practicing. So you can do things like a bridge pose. We love to end with a good bridge pose. You could do another spinal twist, even though we did just do one while we were sitting. You can do things like eye of the needle. That will be really, really nice for stretching out your hips and your glutes. Okay, that's our hip stretch. You can also do cobbler's pose. It is your choice. Go ahead and find a few things to do to finish off your practice. You're more than welcome to just lay here, relax, enjoy Shavasana with closing your eyes, playing some music. Maybe you drift off to sleep, that's okay. I want you to enjoy your own practice and thank you so, so much once again for your patience and understanding during this time. Namaste. And I will see you next week. What are you doing?